Damn. You're just going to have to put up with this dark silhouette shit, you know? Who knows, it might be better when I come to look at it. I don't know. Anyway, basically what I want to talk about is this idea that you've got to do, get, achieve, and live and act, and live your life basically the way society tells you. And this is something that came up today, actually, that I experienced today. I was in the car with my dad, and I'm just going to summarise it because there's no point waffling. He was saying stuff along the lines of, you can either start your own business and get rich, or work your whole life in a factory and die. Same with get rich, but when you're got your own business and you've got to work really hard to try and get rich and everything, you're working 60 hours a week compared to working in a factory till you die 40 hours a week. And I was like, how does the rich person have more freedom, or how is it such a luxury and blessing being rich compared to the poor person? Because all I see at the moment is that the rich person is even more. And he was like, well, when you're rich, you have more choice. That's all you need to think about. You have more choice. You know, you can go on the not so great economy, or first class looks comfortable. And I thought, oh, Jesus, so cliche. And he was going on about these rich friends he has or whatever that work themselves, neglect their health and work themselves to the bone, doing absolutely whatever it takes to get to the top, even if it ruins other people's lives and, backstabbing and all that. And basically saying, you can easily start your business, 18, now's the time to, make smart choices. Like I couldn't make a smart choice at any time in my life. I could start a business and instantly get rich at 50? It doesn't matter, you can do everything online. And, I can basically get you guys to fill in the rest of the picture, because I'm not great at speaking. Obviously, I haven't been speaking for a whole, presentation wise like this. And it was basically you got to focus on money, success. You got to get really successful. You got to get the house, the car, all that, the freedom, traveling in jets and all of that. Being poor is horrible. You've got to work 60 hours a week, sleeping in the office, all this crap. Then I started thinking to myself, why do I want to travel first class? Why would I want the nice car? Why would I want to even live in a house? Why do I even want to live in society to begin with? Why would I want that life? And then I started to, think deeper into it and go, I don't even want the nice car. I don't even want the nice house. I don't even want to live in society, so I don't even want the money. I don't even want the ability to travel in first class. I don't want the choice. So, and I also don't want the misery and the agonizing depression of just enslaving yourself 60 hours a week, let alone 40. I'm not, after I get out of my house and move out, and go traveling, I'm not going to be working 40 hours a week, because I don't need the house and I don't need the fancy car. Obviously no one needs that stuff. No one needs to keep buying and consuming stuff, and no one needs to keep getting in debt and, trying to afford this lifestyle and look and live this certain way because society tells them. I don't want it. So if I don't want any of that crap, why would I need or want to work a full-time job when all I want is freedom? My end goal in life, everyone's end goal in life, and it's so cringy and boring, because when we didn't come down to earth all programmed to have the same dreams and ambitions, and everyone has the exact same dreams and ambitions. I want to be a millionaire with Bugattis and $1 million mansions and travel around in private jets and have this new term that's been invented, fuck you money. It's funny how everyone has that exact same desire and dream in life, when by nature we're all supposed to be completely different. So everyone's got this dream programmed into them that they don't even want, and they get to the top, they're still not happy, and they go, oh no, it's because you've got to climb new mountains, and they double down on it, keep trying to get the next highest thing. And it's like, we all gonna die. Even your stupid rich dumbass is gonna die. So why are you waiting until you're an elderly and crippled to live your life? The last 5 years of your life, basically, because that's usually the retirement time people get after they stop working because they neglect their health so much to get to the top. Oh, was it worth it, buddy? You're crippled now. You're shaking and shit, and you're shitting yourself. You need to wear an adult diaper now, and you can't really live your life. Oh, but I'm rich. Oh, I can travel first class. Oh, but like you're depressed and miserable. You waste your entire life enslaving yourself. Oh, but I got to do it while traveling private jets, and I had choice. But you're miserable during the entirety of it. So you're on your deathbed next to mine, and I was happy and lived my life to the fullest every moment. You enslaved yourself for something that isn't real, for basically this religion called money, and you just sold your life for this concept called money, invented by people that always win, because the inventors of this game obviously always win. And you die, you leave your body, your spirit ascends or descends, you know, you send yourself to a place, you know, and it's like, wow, wasn't that so worth it, buddy? All those years for nothing, because obviously this world isn't all there is and completely real, you know. We all intrinsically understand there's unimaginable place of magnitude outside of this reality that we've come from. So yeah, it was a bit of a mistake taking all this too seriously. So my end dream in life, compared to the societal programmed one, which is, you know, chase money and get rich, buy the Bugatti, which I don't see as escaping the matrix. You're just escaping to another pocket of the matrix. You're still in society, which is the matrix. My dream, I don't know what to call it, but end of life dream, whatever, that everyone is trying to chase. We should have our own, but no, everyone's just programmed to have this one goal. Money, 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 money. Oh, you're dead now, mate. None of this was real. You spent your whole life working for something that is doubly unreal. So stupid. Anyway, my end goal is to completely detach from society. Start like I can't find the word for it, but you know, like a tribe, a settlement, our own little mini community, you know, of like-minded, you know, awake people that are spiritually grounded and connected, and that all completely fully understand, that all completely fully know what they truly love doing, and that it's not something that's been programmed in by society. Get a bunch of those people together that end up sort of working out a sustainable way to self-sustain ourselves out, you know, in the like deepest parts of the forest or whatever, you know, a million miles out, like hella isolated. This video turned absolute crap. Absolute junk this was. This was so gnarly. I thought I could do it. This is so bad. It's completely pitch black. I'm so disorganised and jarbly with what I'm saying. The quality resolution's terrible, just to get the low light fixed. I'm walking around in the middle of nowhere, the pitch black, for fuck's sake. And I'm just going off on these waffles and not finishing what I was originally going to say. And I can't think straight to get the proper words out. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm still going to upload this because it's all documentation. There's no point just not making videos or quitting because you're bad at the beginning and then you stop. How am I supposed to get good at this if I just go, oh, I tried once and I was shit, so I'm not going to do that again. Still got to finish what I'm saying, so I'm going to try and wrap this up. The mess that this video turned out to be, absolute complete garbage. But I really got to start doing this more. This is dreadful, isn't it? Anyway, you're witnessing the start of the journey basically to 1 million subscribers. What I was saying basically is I'm not going to work a full-time job or get rich, and I don't have a single ounce or drop of motivational intention to be the modern day version of successful or whatever. I genuinely don't care or want anything that comes with those things. In fact, I've actually got zero out my bank balance and live homeless on my bucket list, on my life bucket list, because I want to experience that. So why the fuck am I even gonna grind myself to the bone 60 hours a week trying to be rich when on my bucket list is be homeless? Obviously I'm not gonna live as a homeless person or as a complete failure or, you know, dumbass my entire life. but I'm also not going to live as a millionaire because I just don't want those things that come with it. I genuinely just want to be completely fulfilled and happy and live and experience as much as possible on this planet. And I'm not going to do that at a desk, hustling away on some website to get money for things and to get money for things I don't want to buy and to live my life a way I don't want to live. So basically what I'm trying to get through to you guys is actually question what your dream life or desires are and where they're coming from, and if they're actually being programmed from society. Because do you actually want any of those things that come with it? Do you actually care at all that you can travel around in some private jet? Are you absolutely 100% certain that having $1 million to spend on a fucking OnlyFans girl to be your wife is the dream goal for you? Is that genuinely what you want? Obviously, if that's what you find brings you love, so that's something that you find love in and genuinely makes you happy, then of course go for it. But the majority of people that are falling for this scam programmed by society to get rich and success, and obviously people, it just goes right across their heads. Oh, obviously this isn't something that was systematically set up by society, because it's something that you do to escape it and, you know, to overcome it. But think about it, money is the foundation, is this made up, completely you know, it's just bullshit basically. You know, you can't print rocks from the sky, you can't create diamonds, you can't create dirt, but you can create money infinitely. So obviously money isn't real. So if you set up this idea and this dream for everyone to chase, and that's to buy the nicest things and consume and try and chase to get as much as possible of this made up thing that you created called money, and to get the society of people to focus their entire life and the entire ounce of their being trying to acquire this thing that isn't even real, then you effectively double enslave, or basically enslave the population. Doesn't matter if you're poor, you're still always chasing money, you know, to pay that bill, you know, because you've got to get that Xbox. And even if you're rich, to keep up the lifestyle you've developed and get those numbers in your bank account and be able to buy those diamond watches and Bugattis. So that's something that was set up by society to enslave us. I got fooled by the whole Andrew Tate thing of get really fucking rich so you can escape the matrix. But you're not escaping the matrix, turns out. You're just escaping to another place in the matrix. You're still inside this shit fuck mess, because you're still having to chase after this made up thing even more than the poor people, and you still don't have any freedom, because you still have to work your arse off to what? Buy more shit that you don't actually want to buy, but you think you want to buy it, and that makes you happy, and that's what you need because it's what's been programmed into you by society and everyone. So it's all this crap and dreams you have and things you want and trajectory you've planned and plotted yourself and path you're trying to walk in this life. Is it truly what you want? Is it truly the path that you want to walk or whatever? Because I think for most people it's not, and that they've been completely programmed and brainwashed by society to chase the exact same thing. And at the end of the day, it's just money, rich or not. It's the same principle you're chasing after. Now, I don't even nowadays consider or care or look about money or think about money at all. You know, I'm just not going to worry about that shit. Even when I go completely broke, one, that's a tick on my bucket list. Two, I'll be divinely taken care of regardless. I think people are believing that this reality is all there is, and that is the only thing that is left, and that this person that you're walking the planet in, you know, this human body meat suit or whatever they call it, is actually you, and they're identifying so heavily with this whole experience that they're doing stupid shit like this, where they work their entire lifetime for something that isn't real, in a place that isn't real, and put God way up in the sky when really you are God. And I don't know, anyone might talk more about this spirituality crap, but basically it's a principle that you are God, because everything is everyone, you are everyone and everything's divinely connected. Blah blah blah, I won't get into it, because if you understand it, you understand it. If you know it, you already know it. If you don't, it's going to go completely over the top of your head anyway. Can't teach this stuff to someone that's not already aligning with it or is ready to hear it, you know. But anyway, do you really care or want any of this crap? Do you really want to live this life, you know? Now obviously my parents are gonna be like, oh, so you just want to be some bum, some failure. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about any of this stuff. I don't care about any of it, and genuinely I just want to be fulfilled in the things I do and be happy and just be, you know, just be in existence. I don't understand this path everyone is unconsciously choosing to take. So there you have it. You know, you can just work part-time to afford the things you need to afford, that you really actually genuinely want to afford, and live your life, instead of working full-time. Just this idea of retirement advertised as such a blessing, when really you're still going to have to keep working after retirement, because that pension isn't going to cover for jack shit. That's assuming the 0.1% chance that pension company is still around by the time you get to that age, and that hasn't dissolved, or sorry, there's a bird up there, that hasn't dissolved or just gone bankrupt anyway, because they always do, you know. I'm not going to be working a full-time job for the whole of my life. Like, think about it. Why? Because everything's a choice. Why are you choosing to live a life of misery and slavery for someone else's gain? And why are you also choosing to believe that that's the only form of reality you can live? You can't live any possible way of life other than working, money, pay bills, working, just to pay bills so you can keep working, basically. Why are you choosing to adopt that belief that that's the only way of living and that's the only way of existing on this planet? Fuck it. You know, you could do anything. You could live in some African tribe, you know, in dirt huts. You know, there's so many different ways and possibilities you can live your life. So why are you choosing that that's the only way you can do it? Earn money, buy the house and nice car, to keep working and struggle your entire life in depression and pain and struggle to become a millionaire, to afford yourself a more glamorous version of that exact same life, but you've got to work even harder to buy more crap that isn't real and more crap that you don't genuinely want, to become even more depressed and live your life even more as a sad person because you're fulfilling a dream that isn't yours. So really, live a dream that's yours. Stop living other people's dreams and stop adopting and trying to live the dream of the Matrix that isn't yours, and actually analyze where these desires are coming from. These stupid quotes, guys. Get rich or die trying. Get rich or die, or get rich or die trying. You're still gonna die. How about just live your fucking life, fucking around trying to get rich for the entire your life? Rich, get rich, make lots of money. None of this is real. This earth, this planet, this life we're living, we all intrinsically and universally understand, regardless if you're atheist or no religion or whatever, that we are a soul, we have souls, and that we're infinite beings. And therefore, by extension, this place on this planet isn't real. So why are we treating this place like it's the last place of existence, that this is all there is, and identifying so heavily with that we are this person? I am 𝗕𝗂𝒧𝒐𝒏, I am this person with this life, you know, that I've got to get these things, otherwise it's all over. And instead just, you know, fuck around and, you know, have fun, because you can come back and do all of this in any type of way you want anyway. You know, I find that when you start to live your life and just do stuff that and follow a path that you genuinely find love in, that things come to you and manifest extremely easy, because it's what your soul is aligned with and that's trying to create for you anyway. You're kind of going against yourself when you're trying to go down a path that you don't actually want to go down. So really, guys, just, I know the lighting was non-existent for the whole of this video, and I'm just around the woods, you know, just exploring. Gone into some woods outside that field, you know. Anyway, just be and live your life and do what you want, and stop choosing to put yourself in this box, basically, by saying to yourself, I can't do what I want and I can't live the way I want, because the only way to exist is by having this job, to get this money, to get this house, to get this job, and to do this cycle. That's the choice people are making to live their reality in. You know, you can make any choice to believe anything about this reality. Heck, you know, you can believe, oh, there was this guy that died on this cross and these sins and all of that, or that the Scientology people that, you know, a spaceship came to Earth or whatever, or these Islam people that you can date all these wives and there's this Allah God. You know, there's so many infinite ways you can just manipulate your reality just with your perception of things and believe about this you know, place you're living in. So why would you choose to accept a religion or a belief about your life that's causing you harm, that doesn't benefit you, that's, you know, basically hell you're sending yourself to? So I think if you guys are actually, you know, a little awake in there and, you know, a bit intuitive, you'll understand the whole concept I'm trying to get through. But, you know, just begin to fully wake up, you know, to all of this bullshit that's been projected onto us. Give this video a like, you know, because, you know, it's so easy and it just puts it out to the algorithm, you know. The algorithm just, instead of cutting my video off, it, you know, puts it out there. If you want to see, or if you're interested in seeing any more of my videos, you know, subscribe, whatever, because that's gonna, you know, you could just watch this one video and lose me, and then, oh, there's this amazing guy that I watched that I can't find anymore, so I didn't subscribe to him. So there you go, you should subscribe. You know, you can always undo it. It's not like it's this payment or this debt you're taking on by subscribing. Like, come on, mate, I'm not that bad. This is gonna be the end of the video. I'm just gonna end it here because I've said what I need to say. It's fun walking around and talking. I'll do more of these, you know, but yeah, point of the video is what you desire and want and dream for in your life actually and genuinely what you want in your life. Is it, there you go, that sort of works. Is it genuinely coming from you or another place? And please take into consideration that we're not supposed to be all identical with our goals and ambitions. If you really think about it, you know, it's kind of obvious that we're all supposed to be different and that we're all supposed to have different personalities, you know, traits, goals and desires. So why do you have the desire that everyone else has? I want to be rich like Andrew Tate. No, is that, what's something you want to do with your life? What's something you genuinely want to do or live out? Do you genuinely want to live in a mansion, work 60 hours a week, fly in private jets? Or do you want to work part-time and go skydiving until you die? Or do you want to travel out to Africa and live in the jungle? Or go to some random tribe and start investigating ayahuasca with these people, with these tribe people that just go nuts on these psychedelic drugs and just, you know, live off of this stuff? Or do you want to buy a van and go traveling? You know, do you want to live in your car and be homeless? You know, stop walking around going, oh, being homeless is bad. That's just disgusting, people. I'm never going to do that. And, you know, accepting all of these sayings from society and actually, you know, do what you do. Like, what's a gift of you, not the matrix that's been projected onto you. You know, have some originality and some magic of your essence instead of this bland cut and paste. I want to be a millionaire. You know, I want choice. You know, come on. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. This is going to be the end of the video. I'm just going to end it right here. There you go. You can see me now. Alright, bye-bye. Peace out, you know. Love. Bye.